Hi there people, welcome to this game, Tokyo Dark. I'm not so sure what those first Japanese words mean. But anyway, let's play a new game now. Of course, I'm going to play the game with the English subtitles. Consider your actions. The decisions you make will change the world around you and how your story unfolds. Autosave makes every decision final. There's no going back. Click to continue. Yeah. I'm supposed to, okay. Let's take a look at this. When I close my eyes, she's always there. Smiling. Always smiling. Tanaka, what's your badge doing in a place like this? Where are you? Itō, where are you? I've been trying to reach you for 20 minutes. I guess this means you have heard about his phone. Yeah, Saki told me. I'm on my way to Shinjuku now. I couldn't wait for the uniforms and miss another chance. We've narrowed down the GPS signal to a back alley in the east part of town. You're the only detective I trust that's near it. That said, I'd be an idiot not to send in a team behind you. Lucky for us, it doesn't look like it's moving in the last 40 minutes. What's your ETA? I should be there in about 10 minutes. How long until your team arrives? At this rate, about 20 minutes behind you. Itō, we have no idea what you're walking into, so no hair-aches. Find the phone, discover what you can about how it got there, and then report straight back to HQ. Understood? Yes, sir. I know this one's been especially tough for you. It's your partner, and I understand that you want to be the one to bring him home. But, well, are you going to be okay being back in the field? I know it's been a while since the incident, so you can't blame me for being a little hesitant. Remember to keep an eye on your spin attributes from time to time by pressing the escape key. I'm taking a big risk in trusting you with this Itō. We can't have another repeat of Kamakura. I'm fine, sir. I have everything under control. I'll report in once I find the phone. Behind the pleasantries, it's a plain as day as Yukimura still doesn't trust me to be on my own. The day Tanaka went missing, the uniforms completely ruined the crime scene. There's no way I will let that happen again. Hold on, Tanaka. I'll be there soon. Wow. What a stylish game. It's like we're watching an anime right now, which is pretty awesome. 5 days ago, my partner, Detective Kazuki Tanaka, vanished after leaving police HQ. There was no sign of him and we had no leads. From one of the most populous cities on Earth, he simply disappeared. That is until an hour ago when his phone was mysteriously switched on. Tracing it led me here, to this grimy road on the east side of Shinjuku. Nothing good ever happens in this part of town. Anything here I can interact with? Butterfly Club? A hostess bar. What a damn booze exchange for a fixed miles and a girl to laugh at your jokes. On a normal night, there's no way I would look for Tanaka here. Tonight's not exactly normal though. In my opinion, the smaller chicken skewer places the better. At least that's what I used to tell Tanaka. You can try to enter this place. It's close. Not like I have time for chicken tonight anyway. Well, this guy. Evening, sir. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Oh, and what are you supposed to be then? I think this one is with the police, honey. Detective Itō, Tokyo Metropolitan Police. Police, huh? My name is Goro. Is the gun real too? Why don't you let me buy you a drink? Maybe you can show me your gun and I can show you mine. Charming. How about we stick to the questions? You seem like a regular. Have you seen this man tonight? I don't know. See these glasses, Detective Itō? My eyesight's not so good. Why don't you come over here and sit on my knee so I can take a closer look? I pass. Listen, I tried to help you, but if you don't want it, that's fine with me. Okay, this fucking jackass. Let's talk to the hostess then. I'm Detective Itō of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. I would like to ask you a few questions. Could smell the cop on you the minute you step through the door. Yeah, sure, I'll ask away, but make it quick. It usually starts getting busy around now. Strange clientele. And any strange customers tonight? Seen anyone out of the ordinary? You, for a start, no. Detective is business as usual. Listen, honey, as much as I would love to keep shooting the breeze, if you want to keep talking, you can buy a drink like everyone else. This hostess seems pretty cagey. She might open up after the drink, but then again, maybe not. I need to be careful. Here. Let's order a drink. I could afford to take a load off. I'll take a shot of whiskey on the rocks. You serious? Okay, most cops don't necessarily order drinks out in the open. Well, you did say we couldn't keep talking without drink. Now I've had my drink, so get talking. What do you want me to say? Listen, lady, I don't own the place. I just work here. So if this is some sort of sting or something, leave me out of it. It's bad enough to have much mouth writers like Goto over there chatting me up all night. Don't worry, it's not a setup. Seems like there's been some bad things happening in this part of town tonight, is all. Huh, bad things, huh? You're a rookie? No, not by a long shot. Well, you sound like one. Bad stuff happens here all the time. Seems like every other day I'm hearing whispers of someone getting beaten or a scam going on. Anyone whispers to you tonight? No, as a matter of fact, they have an officer. Now, as stimulating as that conversation was, I'm all out of goodwill for tonight. Good luck, lady. Can't you see I'm busy? No. She's not going to do anything. We need to go back to this place then. The back entrance to a shuttered store. I can't get in. The small bar doesn't seem to have a lot of customers, but there's a good view of the street from this storefront. So let's get inside. Let's see what's going on. Oh, this guy. I am Detective Itō of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? Her name is Ayami. No problem at all. You can call me Daiso if you want. I haven't done something wrong, have I? No, nothing like that. I was hoping you could help me actually. Have you seen this man? Maybe sometime tonight. Hold on. Mind if I take another peek at the picture? Sorry, I don't think I've seen him after all. Are you positive? Yeah. I would definitely remember. You see, to be honest, business hasn't been so great. So I haven't seen much of anyone lately, and I would definitely remember a guy like that. Mostly I just sit here alone, wiping down the counter over and over again. Can't say I thought this is what I would be doing as the owner of a bar in Shinjuku, you know? Not to mention honest guys like me, I bring driven out business around here. All the other places like that hostess club, the street are cutting corners. The alley outside. I'm sorry to hear that, Daiso. I've got one more question if that's okay. You have a pretty good view of the alley from here. Seen anything unusual out there tonight? Unusual? Now that you mention it. When I went out back before, I thought I heard a ringing sound coming from inside one of the dumpsters. Just kept ringing and ringing. Speaking of rings, I had to pawn my wedding ring to pay this month's rent. If my wife heard about that, the next thing is in the dumpster might be me. Huh. Neurosis +1. Okay. Doesn't look like anyone's been home for a while, but I wouldn't want to live on the street like this anyway. Graffiti. Whatever was drawn on some tried scrubbing up, but gave up halfway. We have a key part here. For such a gloomy looking door, that sure is a fancy look. Without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. The small O wooden emblem on the door is so worn out, I can't make it out. Makes you wonder what kinds of store it used to be here before it was cannibalized by bars. What a stench. Well, pretty normal for a dumpster. I guess it's locked up tight. Inspector lock. Yeah, no way I can pry it. A part of Jimmy it open and I'm running out of time. Really leaves only one solution. Can't believe that walk. Wait, why do you? I can't use my gun like that, but good thing no one saw me. Sanity -1. Professionalism -5. There must be a 50 paper bag surrounded by a swarm of flies. There is coming from inside. I need to fish it out there and get a closer look. Aimed in the gruesome red mass is Tanaka's phone. As I slide the phone out, I'm overwhelmed by the smell of rotting meat and the buzzing of flies. Hello, who is this? Oh, you finally pick up. I knew you would eventually. It's been a long time, Ayami-chan. How do you know my name? Where's Tanaka? Why are you keeping him? Ah, Ayami-chan. Tanaka's right here with me in the sewer. Come down, there's something I want you to see. Once Yukimu's backup sees this, a forensic team won't be far behind. I'm not sure that don't miss it so it can be analyzed properly. With the bag still there, not looking going to be stealing something as gruesome as that. Some sort of warehouse or storage building. No clue what type of company it belongs to, but the dumpsters are definitely theirs. Can we even enter this place? Oh. Whoa, lady, we're close. What are you doing in here? Did you just see that girl? See what now? The lights were flickering, so I came over, but the only girl I see is you. You alright, lady? You're like really pale. Yeah, I'm fine. So it is like private property, so if you don't go, I'm gonna have to go and like talk to the police. You're talking to the police. You are a cop. Whoa, what timing, officers? Ma'am, I think I heard a gunshot or something outside. I mean, I don't know what a gun sounds like, but I've seen movies. I was gonna go out to talk to the cops, but like I thought, what if the guy's still out there? He's totally gonna waste me. So I just decided to wait it out, you know? Good thing you show up. Hey, do you smell whiskey? No, that must be your imagination. Did you see anyone outside tonight? Anyone around your dumpsters, maybe? Nah, man, I would know. Those dumpsters are part of my responsibilities and stuff, and I'm pretty observant. The boss is like super harsh about making sure people don't like tamper with them and whatever. Anyway, you're super sure no one's out to try to keep me around? Because I gotta go and like finish my duties later. There's just no one here. The sewer drain. Blood, no, only fresh red paint. Whole thing reminds me of Kamakura and that girl, but there's no time to dwell on the past tonight. I have work to do. Well, we have to enter the sewer. Damn, the bus won't budge. The red paint is on both the inside and outside the drain, so someone around here must know how to get in. Are you still inside? Okay, this guy's not inside anymore. I guess we'll have to go somewhere else and ask him. Let's help in. Is a guy somewhere around here? Access to sewers. Sorry to bother you again, Dicer, but do you know anything about the storm drain at the end of the alley? No worries, Detective, now that you mention it, and you might not believe me, but that's why a fat guy in a suit climbing out there a few days ago along with some girl. He's kind of infamous around here, probably at one of the hostess clubs as usual. Maybe the Butterfly Club. Hopefully he stays there. Anyway, that storm brings bad news if you ask me. I will steer clear of it. Red paint. Have you seen someone around here carrying a bucket of red paint? Paint? No, I guess not. I mean, I wasn't really looking for it, I guess. Why do you ask? I noticed a couple of red marks near the sewer. Hopefully it's nothing. Okay, I'll keep an eye out and make sure to let you know if I see anything. We don't have anything here. Let's go back. Excuse me, I've got a witness who says someone fitting your description has entered the storm drain at the end of the street before. Any chance that was you? I don't know what you're talking about, lady. Don't play dumb with me. I know you've been in that, so tell me how you get in now. The hell you think you are? I don't care what some asshole said about me, lady. I know you take women in there, and if you want to leave this bar with the necessary parts to be with one again, I suggest you start talking. Sorry about the misunderstanding. There's a shrine in that sewer. I got down there to do stuff. I don't remember asking what you do down there. I asked how you get down there. Now start talking. Alright, just leave me alone. There's a trick to opening the grate. Twist the leftmost bar to the right, and the one next to it to the left, and they come off. And you can crawl inside there. You happy now? Now just leave me alone. Do you really want to flirt with that guy? No, thank you. And just like that, now inside. Someone has strung up some cheap lights haphazardly along the ceiling. Maybe in a vain attempt at creating an intimate atmosphere. Probably that fat ass. Seeing that probably took a few years of my life. The photo is just in good shape, and I guess it was probably taken recently. This guy is into BDSM, I suppose. Sanity -1. God, let me take a look at myself. Sanity -8. Professionalism -19. Investigation 26. Sanity stable. Professional. Competence stress. Neurosis 1. Okay. A thin, freshly painted line of red paint runs slowly down the wall towards the wall. The shrine gate. I wonder what the shrine gate is doing down here after all this time. Maybe the builders were too superstitious to destroy it when the sewer was built. It's a gamble, but I could try getting down there barehanded. I don't think there's something around here I could use to climb down more safely, though. Blood. The same fresh paint used on the wall and the drain outside. Whoever painted it must be close. Rope on salary man. If he's down here often, there's a possibility that he has that rope on him tonight. I should take this photo to remind him. Nice. Now we can go back, talk to that guy again, and get the rope from the guy. I have reason to believe you might be carrying a rope once you're needed. Are you again? I thought you said you were leaving me alone already. Anyway, I don't know anything about some rope or whatever. I don't have time for this. Why was in that kind of thing isn't illegal? Why in your case it definitely should be. No, it's not. Breaking into a sewer to do it how it is. And this picture is pretty strong evidence to put you at that scene, don't you think? Hey now, say, why don't I try it? I give you that rope and you can give me that picture. I was just about to suggest something similar, except I keep the rope and the picture in exchange you get to stay out chill tonight. Fine, just take it. You know what, I'm starting to think you might not be my type. The professionalism goes all the way down. I don't care. If it's not affecting my sanity, then I don't give a fuck. You need to go down there without killing yourself. And now you have a rope. Should be able to do whatever it is. Use the rope to climb down. The rope is thin and now it's been used, but it's all I've got. Here goes nothing. Okay. Whoa! At long last, I had found Kazuki. His hands were bound, his head was covered by a dirty bloodstained sack. I had gone in all business, ready to handle the situation quickly, get everyone home safe, and go back to a normal life. My plans went out of the window the minute I made out his captor's face. It was a face I knew very well. 6 months ago in Kamakura. Kazuki and I encountered her in this harshest situation gone wrong. She died. With cold eyes and unhinged smile that stared at me from the shadows at the end of the tunnel belonged to a girl 6 months dead. I stood frozen to the spot, unable to speak as I faced down the impossible. It must be a trick, that's what my subconscious whispered to me over and over to drown out the sound of my beating heart. The girl wasn't surprised to see me. In fact, it seemed that my shock and surprise was what she had wanted to see all along. The fact remained that I was alone. I hadn't told Yukimura where I was, and Tanaka's life was in her hands. It was me and her, a lone detective and a girl straight from a nightmare. Police dropped the weapon and let him go. And why would I do that? Tanaka, can you hear me? Still can't get you out of this. You don't know. You have to get out of here, please, before. That's enough out of you. I said hands up now. Not even a hello, a long time. No, see, Ayami-chan. This has been a while after all. I won't fall for that. That girl died 6 months ago. Oh, I did? I wish someone had told me. Then I wouldn't have gone through all this trouble. You remember that spring day in Kamakura, don't you, Ayami-chan? The day you and Tanaka showed to help that poor little shrine girl. Well, Tanaka here wanted to help anyway. You on the other hand, you just pretend to help. But you wanted to hurt me like everyone else. No. Don't want to remember those things. Can't you hear that? Can you hear that? It's awake. It's finally awake like the day we met. I did it. Now I can bring him with me. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention that? You should say bye-bye because Tanaka is coming with me. I'm not very smart. It's confusing down there all on my own. But with Tanaka, it will be different. We'll finally be able to find the door. And I won't be alone. Maybe with him down there, it will let me go. Haha, you look confused. Ayami-chan, don't worry. It will all be over soon. You're insane. Put down the weapon or I'll have to shoot. You say that like it's so hard for you, but I bet you're just waiting for an excuse to hurt me again. Whoever you are, get down the ground now. You know who I am. I know who you are too. Ayami Itō. I don't take orders from you. My mind raced in every direction to come up with a logical explanation for what I saw. The clothes, the hair, the mannerisms were all the same, but I still didn't believe. It was when she mentioned the voice from Kamakura that my defense began to wear down. There was no way she could have known about that. I had left it out of my reports, and Kazuki didn't talk about it. I began to accept that the girl I faced really was the same girl. A wave of deja vu rushed over me as I stared down my gun sights. The scent of cherry blossom drifting faintly into my nostrils under the thick sewage. Was I doomed to repeat my scenes over and over? A Tamaras asked about Kamakura. How are you here in Kamakura? I murder me? No, it wasn't like that. I was trying to me. There's nothing you could do. I know it's confusing, but you have to run. It's your only chance to get out of this. Oh, you be a good little boy and hush now. You know, it almost sounds like you feel bad about it, almost. All I wanted in Kamakura was a mask, but you were hiding it from me. I'd been searching for it for so long, Ayami-chan. So many different shrines. And Tanaka showed up. He didn't look at me like I was some sort of rabbit little animal, not like all the others. No, not my Tanaka. He wanted to help me, really help me. And I almost believed he would before you show up. Well, we all know what happened after that, don't we? Poof, I woke up in the dark again. I can still feel it. It hurt me, Ayami. It hurt so bad. I was this close to changing everything, but you took it away from me. I wonder why someone so nice as Tanaka would be with someone so horrible like you. So I went after him instead. He even gave me the mask. What, you don't believe me? He doesn't care about you, remember? He wants to help me. But the mask wouldn't wake up. Not like it did in Kamakura. It won't work if it's not awake. Oh, but Ayami, it worked. Everyone always called me stupid, but look at me now. Tanaka and I will be together. And I will finally find the door. But first I have to send him there. I'm sorry, Tanaka, it's the only way you can help me. I want you to help me, please, you promise. And you, Ayami-chan, you can watch. Even though none of it made sense at the time, the girl truly believed every word she said. When she talked about Kazuki, her eyes lit up as if she really believed he was her savior. The situation was deteriorating, and her grip on the knife hadn't loosened one bit. I had to keep her talking. Why are you doing this? What's the dark? What is the dark? What are you talking about? We don't need to talk about that. After Kamakura, I was there every time before that. It's always the same. Deep down, the dark is always breathing. Can't you hear? It's here now, very close. It won't leave me alone. It follows me all the time, ever since I was little. At least with the mask, it's quieter. I told you I didn't want to talk about it. I don't want to be alone down there anymore. I won't let it keep me there. I won't. I want to sleep. I'm so tired, but the dark is in my dreams. It's there every time I wake up. He will help me sleep. He will help me once he can see. Won't you, Tanaka? Why are you doing this? Why? I told you why. You're really stupid, aren't you, Ayami-chan? Everything is the same. It's the same. But now I've got Tanaka here with me. It's like new adventure. The dark will behave with him and the mask in it. Then we can start looking for the door. And when we fight, everyone will. Oh, but stupid, selfish Ayami-chan. You wanna know why I brought you here, huh? You're just here to wake it up. You think you're the hero gonna save the day. Wrong. I prove it. Stand right there. I'll show you right what Tanaka thinks of you. Kazuki never called for help, never protest. It was like he knew it was going to happen from the beginning. Casual that she had done it hundreds of times where she slit the knife across his throat. Six months earlier. Oh fuck. We couldn't do anything to stop her. I think it was supposed to happen like that. I don't think I can do anything. What a way to introduce the game though. Talk to the cat. Good morning, Lady Fluffington. How are you today? Yeah. Oh, glad you're so happy. I guess Kazuki already left, huh? You didn't drive him out, did you? Nobody's scratchy? Yeah. Well, that settles that, I guess. You've been good with him lately, haven't you? If only Yukimura share your enthusiasms. Something tells me he will get over it, though. You have to play it right now. Alright. Why did you hire Toy this time? Send it to +5. Look at the laptop. What's this? Kazuki must have been looking at it before he left. A shrine, red paint. It has all the patterns of the case he's been working on the last few months. Yukimura's been giving him hell, saying such minor cases, wasting precious police resource. But bald-headed, as always, he won't give up. Can't say I get it either, honestly. Chasing after some weird kids and vendor isn't his style. His style. It's weird, he's been kind of obsessive about this case, but when I ask him for the details, he shrugs me off. Maybe I'll ask him about it when he comes back. Where is he anyway? It's a bit exhausting being with someone who's on their own schedule all the time. At least he bought coffee before he left. Otherwise, he'll be in a world of hurt. There's nothing here. I don't want to do anything here. Go to the bedroom. Yeah, that's about it. Pick up the cat toy. Mannequin Nico is Lady Fluffington's favorite toy and has suffered from months of batting it around. If I see any while I'm out, I should pick a new one up. Who knows, they might even bring us good luck. Let's go back to the living room. Let's give you the Mannequin Nico then. For the life of me, I can't figure out why you love this thing so much. But whatever the reason, I'm glad it makes you happy, little one. Answer the door. Hello, neighbor.
Konnichiwa.
Oh, hey, Yumi. Do you want to come in? Nope, I'm on my way out, but I want to drop this off first. It certainly has a distinct odor. Ancient family recipe, creamy curry donuts, coconut honey, curry powder, but the secrets of 5 hot chilies that are hidden in the batter. They have quite the kick. These bad boys will clean your soul with fire inside and out. Wait, how are the chilies hidden in the batter? Yumi, I'm not so sure. No need to thank me. Your body will thank me after you eat them. But anyways, how have you been? What's your latest convenience store box lunch and junk food? You need to take care of yourself. I'd be happy to cook for you too if you want. You're welcome around anytime. How about tonight? Or maybe after you're done working sometime? Tonight might be a bit tricky, and our shifts can run a little late. Unless you're happy with us dropping in around 2 a.m. You make a good point there, neighbor. It's bad enough with you clumping around at night. I'm right beneath you, you know? Sorry, Yumi. You can blame the clumping on Kazuki. I'm light as a feather. Don't be sorry. It's a price of living below someone so interesting. Then again, there was that one time you started singing at 4 a.m. You were shouting something about the night not being able to end until you sang some idle song. What was it again? That's okay. You can forget about that if you like. To be honest, I like it. It was reassuring to hear you loosen up. Plus, I like to think it gives me a window into Detective Itō's real side. You know what I mean? My real side, huh? Well, I do like karaoke. Then we should go sometime. I can sing English too. I'm a pro. My girlfriends thought I was half. I'm quite talented, you see. Damn, that's my work phone. Oh, okay. I should get going anyway. Ayami. Don't forget my offer, okay? Come over sometime. I will. Sorry, Yumi. I've got to take this.
Hi.
Itō here. Kazuki, is that you? Yes, me. Thanks for picking up. I didn't know who else to call. I was wondering where you had wandered off. Why are you calling me on this phone? You're not on the clock, are you? Sorry, I couldn't leave this one alone. I think I've made a big break. In what? The mystery of the broken coffee maker? Nope. Unfortunately, that case will likely remain unsolved. That shrine case I've been working on, I think I found a pattern. All the shrines are attached to people whose names are said Kanawa. There's so many ways to write Kanawa in Chinese characters that we didn't see the connection. It's like our suspect has been going up and down Tokyo, going to shrines one by one looking for someone. That would explain how the patterns seem so random. Doesn't explain the weird markings or the random violence though. No, but it's a start. I had a bit of a snoop through records, and I think she'll be in Kamakura next. I'm headed there now. I can be there in a little over an hour. What do you need me to do? Thanks, Ayami. I knew I could count on you. I don't trust anyone else. I'm just about to arrive, so I'll get started on the legwork, interviewing people in the area and seeing what they know. Meanwhile, once you get here, I need more official stuff, surveillance footage. public records and the like. Not much to go on, but together we should find something. So I get the boring stuff. Serves me right for showing up late now. I'll get you a drink after, promise. Ayami, keep an eye out for red paint. It's been at all the other crime scenes. I'll see you soon. And be careful, if I'm right, this person might be dangerous. Oh, she is. She just killed him. In retrospect, the way Kazuki sounded on the phone that day was off. Under his normal enthusiasm was a hesitation, a little shake in his voice that told me something was wrong. At the time, I chalked it up to overwork. After all, he hadn't been sleeping much in the weeks prior. If only I had known and hadn't put up a wall of normality to hide away from it. Instead of explaining away his obsession with the case and ignoring him as he tossed and turned, I should have talked to him. In all fairness, I wasn't the only one trying to ignore reality. Kazuki was a fierce investigator. Once he grabbed hold of something, he followed no matter how dangerous it was. He kept me in the dark as long as he could, but in the end he needed me, so when he called me he tried his best to laugh and jump and throw me off the sand. It worked because I let it. And then you start regretting your decisions. Oh, look at this place. Kita Kamakura Station. Ask about the station security. Welcome to Kamakura.
Konnichiwa.
I was actually looking for some information. Well, you have come to the right guy. Name's Magira. Did you know that I'm no mere station attendant, but a volunteer tour guide on my days off as well? A jack of all trades. I can see from your blank expressions that you don't believe me, but I'm the best there ever was. I'm not even from around here, I could still tell you everything there is to know about this place. Guidebooks, maps, the internet, pah! Also the toys for amateurs. I've got it all up here. Right. That's great. Majira. Is that Japanese? Anyway, what kind of security do you have at this station? I think many cameras set up all around town. Cameras, you say? I guess I should explain. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police. Ah, see, I'm really less of a current events kind of guy and more about people and dates. Some call me a master of time and identity. If I had harnessed my incredible knowledge and ability to examine minutiae of events, I could have become a great detective myself. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. Oh, okay, maybe this one's a bit more up your alley. Can you tell me about the shrines around here? Maybe someone's off the beaten path. Oh, I know, just down the street there's an old shrine and... Yes? The shrine is old and nice. Go on. Okay, so dates aren't really my thing. But it was unfair, you caught me unawares with that one. I really am quite knowledgeable. Yep, I believe you, so where is this shrine? Is it just up the road to the right? Or was it down to the left? Sorry, directions aren't really my thing. Oh, I see. Well, what do you know then? Well, the local says it has a weird aura to it. See? Bet you didn't know that. Yeah, I have a look around for myself, thanks. You are totally useless, I guess. Kind of. Oh my god. I love the cherry blossom this time of the year. Kazuki and I will have to arrange a picnic before they're gone. Oh, is that blood? Red mountains. Red paint. I guess Kazuki's hunch was right. But why this house? I'll leave it for now. Forensics may be able to make something out of this. The divide between the sacred and earth's models. The shrine it belongs to must be up ahead. A beautiful bamboo grove. The shrine that the gate belongs to must be hidden behind it. Oh, wait a second, there's something here. I can see something floating on the river that has more red markings on it. I need to carefully fish it out so I don't disturb it. Maybe I need to go back and ask that guy for help. Because I don't see any way I can do something about it. You have something I can use here? No, this guy doesn't have anything. What a damn shame then. There's something right down there, but I can't get it. Shoot to break free. I really shouldn't do this, but oh well, there's no one around. It seems the fastest way to get myself some bamboo. Okay, use the bamboo. Using the broken bamboo, I can easily push the object out without disturbing it. A train pass, and just like I thought, it has red paint on it. I should go to the station and see who this belongs to. Ask about the train pass. Hi. What can the great Mujira help you with? I found this commuter pass by the stream. Could you tell me who it belongs to? Yeah, sure, just. Is that blood? Oh, the red markings no pain, I think. You think blood isn't really my thing? It's definitely not blood, smell it. No need. I believe you. Right, it's not blood, hand that here. Okay, a little bit got on me, but it's fine, no problem, it's just pain. Not blood, nope, not blood. Deep breaths, Machara. Alright, sorry about that temporary loss of composure. Allow me to effortlessly find the owner of this pass. Damn thing, I'll just swipe it again here. Let's see. As fortune would have it, I know the owner of this card. It belongs to Mai, the youngest daughter of the Kawana family, a very interesting family indeed. Oh, and what makes them so interesting? Well, they own a lot of land in the area and have donated a considerable amount to the local shrine as well. I often see Mai walking there. The house next to the station with the laundry hung up outside actually belongs to her grandmother. Except for Mai. They're all a pretty cloistered lot. She's usually a very careful girl. I can't see her dropping a pass without coming to see me about it. I know all about those passes after all. I'm the expert on train passes. Mars is a good kid. You don't think she's gotten involved with nefarious types, do you? Not that I'm aware of. I'm sure it's nothing, but I wouldn't mind talking to her regardless. Well, if she's here, she's probably at her grandmother's. Anything else you would like to know? That's all for now, thanks. Where do we go from here? Do I need to go this way? Oh. A dark room covered in dust. Hard to believe someone actually lives here. There doesn't seem to be anyone home. What was that? It sounded like it came from behind me. Oh no, this one has been opened. God, what the fuck? No, that was not creepy at all. Excuse the intrusion. I'm with the police. Is there anyone here? Who are you? How did you get into my house? Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. I made a mistake and I'm with the police. The door was unlocked. You think because you're in the police you can just walk from my house with impunity? I thought I had locked the door. What did you say your name was? Not that it matters. Whoever you are, you shouldn't be here. You saw yourself in. You can see yourself out the door. I know I locked it. Will you follow? Follow? No, I'm looking for your granddaughter, Mai. And I wanted to ask you about the red markings outside. My, what do you want with her? She's a good girl. You leave her alone. The last thing I need is some police sniffing around my house. When I came here, I wanted to be alone, so that my family and I could live in peace. All you're doing is drawing unwanted attention. Besides, I don't care about those superstitious markings. Do you know what those marks are? There were once some who made marks in red so that they wouldn't get lost in regard to those who had passed into the spiritual plane. More likely it's a vandal. Can you hear that? Well, after all this time, Amigo, is that you? No, she's gone. Why does it call to you so? Perhaps you can be the one to free me from this torment. Perhaps these old bones have suffered long enough. If it wants to live, then I give it to you. Well, slow down. Give me what? What are you talking about? You will help me, won't you? Take it from me. It wants to go with you. What the hell? You look at this fucking mask. Oh god, you're going to lose your mind the longer you stare at it. I'm sorry, Chai. Sorry, what is this? I feel strange. Yes, we spent trying to answer that very question. Fruitless? Yes, I don't know. I have to get out of it. I'm sorry. Yes, take it away from this place. As soon as I touched it, it was as if the lens through which I viewed the world was jarred out of focus. My vision swirled and shifted. My legs became limp and a vile smell assaulted my nostrils. I pushed my way back into the entrance. I needed to get out of that house. Okay, so now what? Where do we go from now? The wave of sickness that overcame me began to fade as I emerged from the old, musty Kawana house. Immediately, my mind began to write off that I had experienced as a flu. Feelings brought on by a lack of sleep and a strange case. After a few lungfuls of the spring air, my headache subsided and the nausea lessened. With every step I took out the door, the strong emotion I felt holding the masked godfather away as well. Maybe it was the old Kawana woman who had made my mind go to such a strange place. What other explanation could there be? But as I walked away from the house, I stopped and broke into a cold sweat. My skin erupted in goosebumps. Something wasn't right. The mask was still firmly in my grasp. My knuckles had grown white from gripping it so tightly. Why? Why had I held on to it? Before I could think of an answer, a scream from the direction of the shrine broke through my muddled thoughts. And we're going to over here. Go to the shrine. Whoa! That day at the shrine, I saw Reina for the first time. The girl who Kazuki had been chasing and who would be his killer 6 months later. Her eyes kept darting around, making her mental state impossible to read. Until that day I had never seen her, but she felt familiar. As I moved toward her, I began to feel uneasy. At knife point was my Kawana, who must have been dragged there shortly after I had arrived. Even in the warm spring air, I remember a shiver going down my spine. Tanaka, what's the silence going on here? Everything's under control, Itō. Stay behind me. Who is she? Tell her to go away. If she doesn't do it, I swear. Please don't hurt me. I don't know anything. Please. Reina, this is my partner, Detective Itō. I told you she'll be coming, remember? See, she's staying right there behind me, just like I said she would. No one's trying to trick you. Why took you so long, Itō? Anyway, treat lightly and follow my lead. Introduce yourself. Hey, your name's Reina, right? Yeah. Hi Reina, my name's Ayami, I'm a friend. Please help me. You're not my friend, you don't know anything about me. I don't trust her, keep her back. We won't take one more step, I promise. You know, my partner's a lot smarter than me. Maybe you should tell her what you told me. About the voice and what you call it, alright, the dog. No, I don't want to talk about it. You said you can make them stop. Can you really? Like I said, I've met other people like you. They were very sick, but when they came with me, I got them help and they got better. I'm sick, it's not real? That's right. Though I know it doesn't seem that way. It's not your fault. It's not? No, of course not. If I was in your position, I'd be scared too. It's not real. It's not real. That's right. No, you're wrong. You can't see it. It is all. What's down there? Eating everything up, eating me up. I don't see anything right now. It's a beautiful spring day, nothing more. There's nothing out to get you here. It's below us all the time. It whispers, shows me things it wants me to do. I can't eat, I can't sleep. There's nothing below us. I know it's confusing, but you've been sick a long time, and it won't get better unless you let us help you. No, you're lying. You want to hurt me like everyone else. I'll do it alone. I've always been alone. I need the mask. That's the only way to fix it, so stay away. Reina, there's no mask here. Isn't that right, Mai? Yes, of course. I don't know anything about a special mask at this shrine. And Reina, Mai wouldn't lie about that, would she? There's no reason to hurt her if she doesn't know anything, right? Quiet, both of you. We're working together. Aha, that is it, right? I know it's here. Where's the mask? Where is the mask? Please stop. I don't know anything about it. I don't, I swear. Please let me go. Hey, we talked about this earlier, right? Violence only makes everyone nervous, and people do certain things when they're nervous. I don't know about you two, but it's hard to focus clearly on an empty stomach and I'm starving. Are you too hungry? Know what my favorite food is? Pizza. Hey man, what's your favorite type of pizza? Pizza you wanna know about? I don't know. I like margarita. Well, a little boring, but a classic. How about you, Reina? What's your favorite pizza? I can get one brought in for all of us. Much more pleasant way to talk than at opposite end of a shrine if you ask me. Pizza? But what about it? I promise we'll talk about all that stuff later. But first, pizza. I like pizza too. Before. Not now. Before. Before what, Reina? Maybe you can tell me about it. No. I don't want to talk about that besides. I can't eat. It makes me sick ever since that day. No. Stop thinking about it. Mom, everyone. I know it all seems impossible and that you have so many things to overcome before you get better. A sickness of the mind can affect the body too, and I bet once the doctors have a look at you, they can help with that too. Please, hey Itō, you were trying us, right? What's your favorite pizza? Margarita, of course. You two seems to be all the rage. See, no one's out to get you. We would all rather this go peacefully. Stop, I don't want to hear any more about that. Don't you get it? I won't stop until I get it. What do you mean? Put that knife down right now. Then we can help you find whatever it is you're looking for. No, I know what you're doing. This bitch knows. You're hiding it from me. But I know that this is the right one. I can feel it here. And if she doesn't give it to me, I'm going to make little Mai bleed. Right now, listen to me. I'm pretty sure if Mai knew anything about this smash, she would tell you. Mai, no. Her, the one next to you. You said she was a friend. Why would you lie? I can hear them. I can see them all around her. Shadows. Voice. You mean Itō? She doesn't know anything about this Reina. You're a little scared of her. That feels playing into your sickness. You have to trust that what you see isn't there. No, stop lying. You don't get it. It's real. She has seen it. But why? Why is it awake? Why? Huh, what is that? Can you hear it? It sounds like it's down there. No. Get back. Can you hear it? Oh God, make it stop. You said you can help me, so please make it stop. Please make it stop. Please. Let him do it. Reina, look at me. We're in this together. I don't see anything. There's nothing there. You're sick, remember? I know how real it seems, but it's not. Don't look at her. Look at me. I'm not saying all this to hurt you, but I'm saying it to help you. No. No one wants to help me. That's not true. I wouldn't have followed you all the way here if I didn't. You came here for me, really? That's right. Things don't have to be like this. You're young. It's not too late to be happy. Happy? But I don't deserve it. I'm sick. You said I was sick. I'm broken. That's why everyone let me rest. There's something wrong with me. We're all broken, but that doesn't mean we can put ourselves back together. Sometimes we just need a little help. It's not real. It can't be. But what if you can't fix me? I'll do everything I can. First, you need to drop the knife. Ma isn't involved. It has to be a trick. But I don't want to be alone all the time. I'm not going to hurt her, but stay back. Thank you, Reina. That's all I needed to hear. Before that day, the possibility of ever using my gun on that never occurred to me. In my mind, doing so was as I felt as a detective, a sign that you hadn't thought the situation through, that all the other options had failed. The Ayami I knew would never point a gun at a girl, but suddenly, as I stood under the cherry blossoms, that Ayami was replaced by someone else. I was a passenger in my own body, looking on in horror as a girl, identical to me, began to squeeze the trigger. My thoughts were lost in the din of 1,000 terrified voices. I wish I could say I lost consciousness, or I didn't remember what I did, but that isn't true. I remember every moment, every second, and every face that looked at me in horror at what I did. Well, what the? Whoa! I can't do anything. I have to do it. Itō, what are you doing? Itō, put your weapon down. Don't do this. Kazuki's shouts never reached my ears. The one that I had been in moments before no longer existed. There was darkness. And it was only me, the girl, and a voice which told me to do one thing. So I did. And you killed mine, right? No, you killed that girl. You killed the one who came back for you later, 6 months later. As my finger pulled on the trigger, Raina looked at me and smiled. I wonder why she smiled and knowing at that moment what was about to happen to her. It was as if she knew exactly what was happening to me. She looked me right in the eye as a bullet ripped through her skull. The smile never left her face, even then, even after she had died. And now, 6 months later, you're forced to watch your partner get his throat slit by her. She's waking up now. Ayami, can you hear me? Nurse, she's awake. Listen to me, Ayami, you're going to be fine. You collapsed after the gunshot. Gun, what are you talking about? Oh no, that girl, what did I do? Okay, don't move, you need to rest. What did I do? Ayami, calm down, nurse. Detective Tanaka, if you could just hold her still for a moment. Everything's going to be fine. The nurse is going to give you something to help you sleep. Tanaka, where am I? I don't remember coming here. It's alright, Ayami. We're in the hospital. I'm here for you. Now, I know how you always like getting ahead of me, but please listen to me until the end, okay? A few days ago, there was a hostage situation in Kamakura. It ended badly. You shot that girl. Then the doctors are saying you had some kind of mental breakdown. Ah, you're awake. Good. And how are you feeling today, Miss Itō? You seem much calmer now. Yeah, I guess I was a bit confused after blacking out. Oh yes, according to the studies we have read, that's quite common for people who have experienced the kind of trauma you did. Tell me, do you feel the following symptoms? Please answer with yes or no only. Shortness of breath. What happened to Mai? Wait, hold on. What happened to Mai? The girl at the shrine. Is she okay? Yes or no answers, please. No, see ya. Where's the mask? The one the old woman gave me. Things from Kamakura aren't important right now. Please just focus on your recovery and your symptoms. Blur visions. What did I do? Fuck you. As I said before, please take time and answer only with yes or no, Miss Itō. Fatigue. Where's Tanaka? I'm not going to follow your instructions. I thought he was here. Visiting hours are over, Miss Itō. Just answer good questions, please. We've given you a mild antipsychotic in light of your recent episode. It is our duty to make sure you're mentally and physically fit for duty. Understand? Yes. Good. Let me explain your medicine to you. We have conducted a series of tests since the incident in Kamakura. We found no evidence or a history of neurological damage, schizophrenia, or bipolar disorder. I'm writing up the episodes as a stress-induced breakdown. For your safety and the safety of others, however, we strongly recommend you take these pills daily for a period of several months. Take a look at your chart, Miss Itō. It'll help keep track of the well-being of workers in the public setting. We developed the spin system to monitor various aspects of your well-being. Sanity shaken. SPIN stands for sanity, professionalism, investigation, and neurosis. We'll be monitoring your spin attribute closely in subsequent checkups, and I would suggest you do the same. In light of recent events, let's first consider your sanity, your ability to accurately perceive the world around you without taking your daily medication. And given your condition, incidents like you recently experienced are more likely to occur again. For now, I strongly suggest you take your medication. Since your first dose is due today, please take it now here. Unfortunately, as you might have noticed, there are some side effects. Though taking antipsychotic medication will decrease the chance for any future psychotic episodes, they make you a bit drowsy and unfocused. As a detective, this of course may lower your investigative abilities and your aptitude for seeing the details on a case. Although your partner mentioned you have experienced hallucinations at the time of your breakdown, so taking your medication is imperative to keeping your mind clear of these visions. I should warn you, however, if for whatever reason you're unable to take your medication and your sanity, as measured by SPIN, gets very low, you may suffer from a total psychotic breakdown. And as I'm sure I needn't tell you, for someone in your position, that would cause both the department and your family a considerable amount of embarrassment. So please remember to take your medication, Miss Itō. In order to avoid missed dose and form a routine, we recommend you keep your pills in a familiar place like your apartment so you can take them every time you come home. You should also be careful with neurotic actions. Endlessly talking to people, pacing back and forth, traveling around meaninglessly, and the like. Study shows that neurosis can act as a multiplier that exponentially speeds up a patient's loss of sanity, which given your current condition could be dangerous. We have found that patients become less neurotic by taking time out to take care of themselves. Detective Tanaka tells me you have a pet. Perhaps spending some time with the animal, relaxing and getting a good night's sleep would help the levels of neurosis we see on your chart. These stress relieving actions have no negative side effects in relation to your medication or condition. I'll leave it to your superiors to discuss professionalism with you, but it has a measurable effect on the SPIN chart. Do you understand the importance of SPIN? Or do you want me to explain it to you again? No, I understand. Kazuki, thank God you came. I need to get out of here. They have got me taking enough sedatives to knock out a damn elephant. Did they tell you when they will let me out? I miss you. Besides, I'm going nuts lying around here all day. Haha, funny you should say that, Ayami. As I think the going crazy thing is what they worry about you. That's not funny. Sorry. In life, you can either laugh or you can cry, and if you ask me, it's better to laugh. It shouldn't be much longer now. Your doctor says he wants to observe you a little longer, so how you feeling? Better, but I don't remember what happened very well. The whole thing is kind of hazy. I remember that I was feeling strange, like there was someone else there with me, and then that masked it. I stopped you there, Ayami. I've heard enough about that thing. It was all over the report. And Yukimura gave me a lecture about even living mentioned a bit in there. Where is it now? That's not important. You made a mistake. No, that's not fair. Given the situation, I don't blame you. Even on the report, you can barely even call it a mistake. A highly unstable suspect had a knife to a girl's throat and you took the shot. No matter what other people say, I'm standing by you both now and at the hearing. I don't know what you saw, but I know you had a reason for what you did. People at HQ are already starting to take your side, but please, no more talk about that, Mass. It will only hurt your case and keep you in this hospital long. Trust me, nobody wants that. Least of all me. Not to mention, Yukimura has had a hell of a time stopping their brass from suspending you. So help him out a bit, will you? Whatever you think you saw that day wasn't supernatural. Besides, thinking about it isn't going to help you get better. So no more about it, okay? Alright. It was a confusing situation, and I guess my mind is grasping at straws trying to come to terms with it. You know, Kazuki, I think I need a break from all this. From being a cop. I didn't sign up to kill people. I know. We'll talk about it later. For now, you should get home. You should get some rest. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's going to be okay, I promise. And then back to this, right? 6 months later. Right? Yep, now back to this. Holy shit. Now what? Can I do anything? Oh my god, the mask. It was put there on his face. Oh fucking hell, now what? Back and forth again. We need to take a pill. The pills that the doctor gave me right on the table where Kazuki left them. Counting him to pass them me about my head even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them for your sake. Hey little one, look at you sleeping there. Not a care in the world, at least you're alright. I don't know what I would do if both you and Kazuki. No, I can't think like that. There's more to all this and too many unanswered questions. I'll get to the bottom of it, manage to salvage a normal life out of this somehow. Don't worry, little one. An article from 2 weeks ago. Everything in it is laid out so neat and fashion, and makes it so simple. It's like that all happened to someone else. Like the Itō on the page is a different person from some other world. Yet it's not. That's what happened to me. That's what they say. The article barely mentions the girl, the bloody bag or the rat pain. How can they write that like it's true? The press would try to simplify any story to sell papers, like Kazuki's always said. Other things about that night don't add up either. After Bagger finally did arrive, they couldn't find a trace of the girl. Fingerprints on the red paint were inconclusive and the knife at the scene was clean too. That's what they told me, but there's no way that can't be true. It can't be true. What really happened down there? Let's go over to the... I've been avoiding spending too much time in this room lately. Memories of that night always come flooding back whenever I do. Sometimes I think I can hear his voice just beyond the door. And that, when I open it, I'll see him there, finding these last few weeks to just be a bad dream. But it's no dream, he's gone. I don't know what hurts more, the fact that he's gone or the way it happened. Taken by a girl who shouldn't exist. Right now, that was her name. I remember a few days after the steward, but kept it to myself. At the debrief, they had me talk to a station psychiatrist, and one look from her was enough to figure out what everyone must be thinking. The police reports, the press no one's mentioning the girl. But I saw what I saw. If she came back, then maybe. If I could only get some time to collect my thoughts and investigate the scene myself, I'm sure I could find something to prove she was there. I doubt they would let me anywhere near it though, at least for now. One way or another, I will find the truth. Is there anything I can do here? Let me check my spin stats. At the moment, I'm still shaking. Everything's so fucked up now. Look at this. I've been playing for over 1 hour now, huh? Hey, I brought you some dinner.
こんにちは。
Thanks, Yumi. You don't have to do that. You need to eat something, neighbor. Can't just sit around there, right? I know that it's alright, you don't have to thank me. I'm not good with this stuff. Ayami, I'm really sorry about Kazuki and me. I know that he meant a lot to you, and I don't know him very well,
も
but...
う十分よ。
Stop! Just stop, you don't! I'm sorry, Yumi. I didn't mean it. Forget it. Forget I said anything. I'm sorry I snapped at you. I guess it's all a bit much.
あ、
Whoa. That was a big one, huh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I know, we're not best friends or anything. I was just worried, is all. Sorry, Yumi, that's my phone. Walk again. Hey, it's like they know when we're talking. Yeah, maybe. I have to take this. And Yumi, thanks for the food. Anytime.
はい。
Itō here. Itō, I'm sorry I didn't call sooner. I need you to come into the station as soon as you can. What's this about? It'll be easy if we talk in person. See you soon. We have arrived at the police station. All the CCTV cameras in the station can be viewed here. Saki stays up to date on all the office drama by having an unrestricted view of the whole building. This must be Saki, right? I have worked with Saki Ishibashi for years now, and she hasn't changed a bit. Her hard work and pleasant smile are only matched by her love of gossip. Yeah, that's why she's here, doing this receptionist work. Oh, hey, Itō. I didn't think we would see you back so soon.
こんにちは。
Well, ready or not, I'm here. About what happened? It's alright, Saki. You don't need to say anything. It's just so awful, and I know you two were close. I mean, I heard. Yeah, we were, but seriously, you can leave it alone. I'm fine. You say so, but I'm glad you're being so positive. No matter what people say, I know you care about him and did everything you could to save him. Hey, Saki, wait. What exactly are people saying? I guess it's only fair to give you a heads up, since we're friends. There have been some rumors about what happened to Tanaka. Rumors? What kind of rumors? Well, that's so. Maybe I should. I don't want to upset you. Wait a second. We both know you can't give something like that to yourself alone. So you might as well tell me now. Fine, but you didn't hear from me, okay? On account of all the bad press surrounding Tanaka, the higher-ups are looking for someone to pin this all on. Someone close to the case, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think I understand it just fine. Officer Bando told me earlier that Tyra was boasting about some promotion, and then I saw some movers going to your office on the CCTV earlier. It doesn't look good at all. Tyra, that guy needs a swift punch at the back of the head sooner than he needs a promotion. And movers in my office, this is too much. See, I told you you'll be upset. It's not all definite though. All I know for sure is that I've seen on the monitors and what Bando has told me. Hold on a sec. Whose office is Bando? That's not some alias you came up with, is it? I only tried that with you one time and you figured it out right away. Bando transferred from Osaka a few weeks ago and he's a total sweetheart. Sometimes he comes and talks to me at the front desk when he's free. Did he say anything about Tyra's mysterious promotion? Not that I remember. All I know is he's been on the 4th floor doing some legwork for the detectives lately and overheard it. If I run by my office, maybe I'll see this office Bando and ask him myself. Yeah. Hey, that reminds me. If you see him, could you give him this? What is this? I think the fraud drawing follows standard post procedure. Do you like it? It's cute, right? See, I'm trusting you with this because it's more of a private thing. You give it to him though, right? Okay. It's like I have gone back to high school. Yeah, sure, I'll give it to him, but you owe me. Thanks, Ayami, you're the best. Guess you better head up to Yukimu's office soon. So you knew about that too. Thanks for keeping me up to date, Saki. We'll have to go. They're waiting to question us. What the hell are we? Investigative Unit's office. Tanaka and I have office on this floor. The evidence storage and forensics is in the basement. The reception level. Saki's probably sitting there now watching all the CCTV footage. What about 7? Yukimura's office, right at the top. Okay, there's no other button. We need to go to the 7th floor. Let's press it. Holy shit, boys. The boss. Sorry to have to call you in like this, Itō. I know we promised you some time off after the whole Rajan situation. I had meant to talk to you earlier, but with everything going on, well, you know how it is. It's been a media circus for the last 2 weeks. Damn reporters were waiting for any excuse to go for our hurts, and they found it. Then the deputy chief starts calling me. Then the chief got a call from the mayor last night. All of them wants this case solved and out of mind. If he was here to see it, Tanaka would be fierce at all the bureaucracy. Yes, sir, he was. Let's cut to the chase. With every paper and news station covering your case, the mayor's demanding a formal inquiry on your conduct. Now, before you say anything, I'm not saying I would have done better in your shoes. The whole thing was rotten if you ask me. Unfortunately, there no do-overs in police work, and even choice that seemed right at the time can turn around and bias later on. It's not all on you. I made a mistake that night sending you in alone. I paid for that too. Kill an eye on your professionalism. Using the spin system from time to time. Don't give those watchers anything to pick at. It's not just about the inquiry though. I'm concerned about you and the choice you make, professional or otherwise. A far-reaching effects in the future. The people who will work with you and trust you, the options you have available to you are all hinged on your ability to keep a professional face. One more thing, given the circumstance, we think it best to transfer you out of the violent crime department for the time being. Transfer, but sir, I don't understand. I've already done twice the amount of work as some of the veterans, and I have only been in the unit for a few years. Showing my record should speak for itself. I mean, let's at least talk about it first. This isn't a negotiation, detective. Think of it as a chance to get a fresh start. For the next month, you will continue to be on leave, fully paid, of course. Of course, I need to take your badge until you return. The gun you can turn in downstairs. When you come back, you'll be helping out with some of the advice and insurance fraud case. As another detective will be moving into your place. We'll need to clear out your office. I have asked the movers to come in today and give you a hand. Do I make myself clear, Itō? Yeah, I got it. You want to be a good girl. Why the boss trample all over me? I guess all my hard work for the department means nothing the minute the going gets tough. Unbelievable. That's enough, detective. Until the internal hearing about your case is complete, there will be no further discussions of this. Now please go to your office and pack away any personal items to be shipped home. The rest stays with us. And Itō, take care of yourself. I did not mean to choose that one. I was just trying to look through everything. But no. I just had to fuck it up. Let's just go to the 4th floor first. Yeah, look at all those people. Who are these guys? Hey Itō, hold up. I heard you were back in the station. Real shame about Tanaka. He was one great detective. Right, he was the best. Almost hard to believe he would let himself get caught the way he did. I mean, it's weird, right? He goes missing and can't manage to contact anyone, even once. I thought he would have tried to get in touch with you, at least since you were his partner and all. Anyway, you shouldn't blame yourself either. It was dumb to send you down there alone with no backup. Let's face it, there's no one you could have handled that on your own. You would have done better. You're right, Tara. Yukimura should have sent you. The man who hasn't solved a single one of the murders on his desk this year would have turned out much better. Hey, those were just unlucky cases or no witnesses. If Yukimura had sent me, I would have kept it cool, I can tell you that. Yeah, sure, fucking bitch. I once partnered with Detective Nata and was surprised by how competent he was. If he didn't attach himself with a hip to Tara, he could probably make a good detective. Sometimes I close my eyes and count to 10, hoping that when I open them, Tara would disappear. Unfortunately, that tactic hasn't worked yet. They told me that as the only female detective, it would be best to give me extra space, which translates to sticking me at the end of the hole. An alarm for fires, earthquakes, and other emergencies. Let's enter your office for now. What a morning, I'm exhausted. First the boss dumped me out of violent crime, and then sent movers ahead of me, so everyone in the station knows about my demotion before me. What a mess. As if I wasn't going through enough already, this with my public shaming. I doubt anyone will have the courage to bother me in here. Gives me a chance to regroup and plan my next move. But it's not over yet. You're going to keep on get fucked by this stupid thing. An email is in my inbox from Yukimura. It looks like it's gone out to all the detectives. You see, Detective Itō has been under a lot of pressures. The tragic loss of Tanaka has affected us all. I think I see what this is leading. There it is. Itō will be temporarily reassigned, so he did make it public. How humiliating. Real nice of him to wait until I was out of his office before hitting send. After all this time, why doesn't he believe me? Kazuki gave me this silver hairpin for my birthday last year. Seems so long ago. I've been in this office for years now, quietly working my way into the boys' club to be respected as a detective. Look at it now. All the hard work shoved into some boxes to be handed off to whoever brown-nosed their way into a promotion, no doubt. Can't help but feel like my hard work wasn't worth anything and all this year if it can be so easily packed away and forgotten. But you had to do it. Yukimura doesn't believe me. I am the laughing stock of the station and now I'm being moved out of the office to top it off. Doesn't get much worse than this, but it's Yukimura that stings the most. I thought I could trust him, but instead he tells me to turn in my gun like I'm some sort of criminal. Sitting around here isn't going to change anything. If they won't investigate, I will. First thing first, I need to get my hands back on that mask. Rainer mentioned it over and over, and it's the only clue I have to go on. Forensics, get the mask once over and stuff it down the basement. I should go down there and scope it out. Officer Bender, the recent transfer from Osaka. It seems that Saki on the front desk is quite smitten with the guy. Ah, you must be the new transfer from Osaka. I'm Detective Itō. That's right, transferred me in last week. How are you doing, Detective? Please call me Bender. Yo, I've got a big station here. Embarrassed to say, but never could find my way around the Tokyo branch all that well. I get myself lost half the time, so to tell you the truth. So you must be the one. That's all the news, don't worry. Never could trust the press. None of them know a damn thing about the police work. If you're asking me, and it sounds like you caught a rough one. Sorry about your partner. Thanks. Rough is an understatement. Are you going to give it to her? Yeah, do it. Ishibashi at the front desk wanted me to give you this. Saki did. Well, hand it over then, and let's have a look. Oh wow, I didn't reckon she would send something like this. That's just because you don't know her, like with the Officer Bandit. Yeah, well, do me a favor, would you? I know, not exactly professional, but tell her to meet on the roof in about 20 minutes. I do it myself when I'm too busy. Ask her yourself. Don't you think you should ask her yourself? I just got swamped with work on that. I'm not very good with these things. You don't have to, but consider passing on the message for me. Maybe I'm busy. If you didn't notice, I'm a little busy, Bender. If you want to fool around with Ishibashi, surely you can do it on your own time. Oh gee, I won't twist your arm on nothing, but I would sure appreciate it. I have to keep an eye on the meter. Let's go down to the basement. A security camera watch the entrance to the locker 24/7. Are we going to get the mask then? Don't you stick around down here after that big earthquake this morning, Mori? Don't remind me, I'm trying to keep my mind out. How are you holding up, Detective? Taking it one day at a time, I guess. Honestly, I'm surprised to find you still working evidence. Tanaka put in recommendations for your promotion. Yeah, I think the people upstairs have got other things on their minds right now, from the sounds of things. Besides, I think they stuck me down here because I was asking too many questions on my last case. May have pissed off a few of the wrong people. It made me squirm thinking that. What would it be like being an earthquake in this basement? I wish you hadn't reminded me. Oh, and I'm really sorry about Tanaka, Detective Itō. I respected him a lot. He would truly be missed. Thanks. I missed him too. The gate to the evidence rooms is locked. More has to keep, but it's desperate time. But in desperate times, I've seen Tanaka pick the lock to get in. Why can't I talk to you? Pass on the letter you gave me. You did where to go, Ayami. What did you say? Was it too much? Wait, you didn't read it, did you? Oh god, you read it. Please forget everything you saw. Slow down, I didn't read it. He asked me to tell you to meet him on the roof as soon as possible. On the roof? That's romantic, right? It's like I'm in a TV drama. Oh dang it. If I leave my post and something happens to those Yukimura will go nuclear. Decisions. I've got it. You're not on duty now, right? Watch the front desk for me. I won't be long. 10 minutes tops, please. Sure. That's my girl. I knew I could count on you not to stand in the way of true love. I'll be right back. With Saki gone, I could disable the recording system and move around the station without being seen, but not without getting her in trouble with Yukimura. As much as I want to, I can't do something that would hurt Saki's career like that. I'll find another way. Let's not do that. I am unprofessional. There has to be something I can do. There has to be. Going back to Yukimura's Officer? Neurosis plus 5. Itō. There's no more to talk about the matter. Please return to your office and then go home, rest. But hear me out. When the chief gives me an order, I do it, no matter how much I dislike it, because it's my superior officer and you should be doing the same. This conversation is over. There has to be something I can do. I can activate the alarm, yes. Evacuation of the building was set almost immediately after I pulled the lever. Unfortunately, it'll be short window before they realize what's happening, so I need to get to the evidence room quickly. Right, here goes nothing. Enter the elevator. As I held the mask in my hands again, I immediately questioned why I had gone through such great lengths to get it back. A small piece of evidence wasn't worth the risk. It wasn't the answer to my problems. As strange as this sounds, I had hoped the mask would react in the same way it did when I touched it in Kamakura. At least that would have justified what I had done and proved the sensation I had felt that day wasn't in my head. The mask I held in the evidence locker was nothing more than rough old wood. No voice or visions, only an eerie quiet left in the wake of anticipation. Of course, I held on to it. The case was only getting started, and Reina's obsession with it couldn't be an accident. It still had a part to play. I should have destroyed the evidence. A mask in my hands, I quickly got out of the station and jumped on the first train back to Shinjuku. Back to the alley where the whole mess has started. Something told me there was more to find in the sewer. The mask itself could wait until later. As the train made its way there, images and thoughts from the night engulfed me. I started to feel uneasy. When my stop approached, the pit in my gut changed from fear to something else. I realized I had enough of other people telling me what to feel or how to act. I didn't know what to expect, but I knew that the only one who could give me any sense of closure was myself. You need to figure this shit out yourself. Alright guys, we'll come back next time.